We'll catch each of you one by one. Now there are 1 billion of us, and only a few of you. You can't hide from us. Look at yourself, left with just 5 black bishops. Do you really believe you can stand against us?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
What do you know about honor, you foolish white kings? Just because you've multiplied like demons doesn't give you the right to rule our world. This is a shared world, and believe me, we are ready for your invasion like never before.
You're not ready at all. By the time I got here, I've already taken down 12 black kings. What makes you so different from the rest, pup?
His entourage is now well equipped and ready to cut you down in hordes. In fact, that's what I'm going to do right now. So, how does it feel, you clueless white kings? Can you smell the burning? The burning of your plastic bodies. I'll burn you, and then those who come after you.
But that's not all. Other black kings are aware of your invasion and are actively preparing. We all know you can convert other pieces into your own, including enemy pieces. That means the easiest way to get rid of you is to burn crowds at once.
Yes, a brilliant move, but there's one big caveat, our quantity. We'll send as much meat as it takes. Consider us an infinite conveyor that will never stop, and there's nothing you can do about it. Just accept it.
You idiots! Any mechanism is imperfect. Any opening can be countered with a tactical approach. These are basic concepts you'll never understand. So, let me destroy you.
Oh God, what a thrill! How satisfying it is. We can only burn in a diagonal line, but it's still very enjoyable. Diagonal because we are black bishops, not other pieces, but soon we'll turn into queens, and then...
Shut up. Don't reveal our resistance plans to these zombie kings. It's just leaking information to our enemy. You don't tell spies about us.
Forgive me, my king, I won't say anything like that again. I'll be as silent as a grave. I'll be so quiet that...
God, just shut up already. You're impossible to listen to. You're so unbearable. You're the most talkative black bishop I've ever known.
Oh, hey, how are you guys hanging out among the white kings? Why don't I smell the scent of napalm? I only want to see those kings in one form, and I don't mean alive. Why the hell did you start giving orders? Did you eat a brave pill or something? You're just as much of a jerk as the rest of us. Do as the king says and don't stick out, Commander Moron.
That's all fine and dandy, but tell me, are you really so confident that you don't see any problems at all?
What's there to see? We're mowing you down like grass after rain. You can't resist anything. I'm the best, and you're all worthless. The dirt under my nails is worth more than all of you combined.
Well, we've already managed to burn a significant portion. Just one more move each, and we'll get rid of this wave of idiot kings once and for all. It's easier than easy, LOL.
Till it's cool, just cool, into the mouth. Nice.
You did a great job, guys. Just finish them off. Just be careful. Sometimes it's better to position yourselves between them to catch as many kings with fire as possible.
I don't want to distract you, but there's one detail. It's our move now, idiots.
Got him! Got him!
Right, I was already daydreaming about bathing in the glory of victory. Okay, go ahead, make your move and let me win already. We're just wasting time here. Your chances of winning are exactly 0%.
You're a dancer, it seems. Well then, I'll also dance on your grave along with your army, you self-absorbed bastard.
Oh god, almost everything in one move. I didn't know they could do it simultaneously and so quickly.
How pathetic you are. You're always overconfident where you just need to put your pride aside and run, but no, you're black pieces. Learned a few tricks and show off. How can you be so stupid?
I can't listen to them anymore. Where are you going, Black Bishop? Quickly get back in position and destroy those who are left.
Are you an idiot, Black King? Am I a suicide bomber or what? Can't you see how many kings are there? I'll just die immediately in that crowd.
Don't worry, I can do something too. Just do it, and I'll cover you.
Do you promise to get me out alive? I don't want to turn into a white king.
Of course, I've never let you down. Go for it.
What kind of king are you? You promised to save him, and you did nothing. Are you so weak that you couldn't do anything in time?
No, I wasn't going to save him. He's just a piece of meat. I won't risk myself for such insignificance.
By the way, I didn't say it earlier, but now I will. Every time we turn a piece into a king, its consciousness remains inside but can't move the body. In that case, they can hear, see, and feel everything.
Your mother, is there any way to save them?
Not anymore.
Well, then, screw this. I'm not going to fight here forever.
Fuck yourself, and fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you as well.
Finally, I made it. Lord, it took so long to get here. If these were peaceful times, I would hang you for a request like yours, pawn. But never mind. How about upgrading all my bishops to queens?
Well, I can do that for money, but I don't want to do it just like that. What's in it for me personally?
Your benefit is that I won't destroy you right now, little pawn. You'll obey or die. We all know your little secret, and maybe the whole city will know if I order to chain you on the street and wait for sunrise. Then you'll definitely sing a different tune.
All right, stop threatening me. After all, I am your relative in a way.
Well, a distant one. And now, make me an army of queens. I want to personally see each bishop upgraded.
I'll do what I can, but I can't promise it'll be easy, fast, and painless. After all, I use not very stable magic, and it would be good if you backed me up.
No, handle it yourself. I absolutely don't care how strong the pain will be.
Hey, I didn't sign up for this. I'm a bishop. I don't want to experience pain. I'd rather just stay a bishop, and that's it. I'm not going to endure hellish torment for transformation.
You'll endure everything I command, you bastard, or I'll destroy you. Remember your brother? I ordered him to go straight into the midst of white kings, where they tore him apart. You'll be killed the same way if you continue to argue with me.
Dear bishops, faithful companions on the chessboard of life, I, the white pawn, stand before you with blessings and prayers. Today, our destinies are entwined in a knot where every move, every step, carries weight and meaning. We, ordinary pawns, know that our goal is to reach the other end of the board and become something more than just the starting position. Sloths, wise and strong, you embody power and strategy. In your movements, I see a dance of intellect and grace worthy of a king. Today, I bless you, dear bishops, to go into this battle with great inspiration and determination. May your strides be confident, and may your battle skills bear fruit. When you transform into queens, our merging will become a moment of great triumph. Together, we will stand at the top of the board, symbolizing the strength of unity and the ability to adapt to change. May your move be blessed, and when the crown covers your bishop heads, it will sparkle in the light of our victory. Go, dear bishops, into this battle with pride and strength. May your game become a legend, and your moves will be remembered in the history of the board. I believe in you, as I believe in the power of every move on this board, important and unique. Let's go together to victory, to new beginnings, to the moment when we become something more than just figures on the board. Alright, Black King, I've done my job, and I won't play the noble game. We'll meet again after the victory. I'll come back to collect the debt, and it would be nice if you don't forget about it.
I always pay my debts. Haven't you heard the saying? Every stray dog knows this proverb about us, about the black pieces.
Yes, I know this saying, and I really hope it's entirely true, but let's not drag it out. Come on, go and take your victory.
Drop it on my car.
I'll take it, like it or not.
Listen, just before you go, you witnessed the time when these kings just started breeding and multiplying.
What the fuck?
Yes, I personally witnessed one white king spawning a legion of kings by simply transforming different pieces into its likeness.
Tell me more about how it happened. I'm really curious to know.
Hello, Black King. Well, ready for a real battle on the board? I see you're once again relying on your black pieces, as if they can save you from inevitable defeat. Not this time.
Welcome to your last battle, White King. Your confident words, like your pawns, are worth nothing compared to the power of my black pieces. You see, White, my army is not just natives, as you call them. They are artists in the game, where every move is a step in the dance of victory.
Victory. It's naive to think that black pieces are capable of anything more than a shadow play. Your pieces can dance, but my strategy will pave the way to your king. My pawns may be white, but they carry the power of change. When they reach your row, your king will realize that light has triumphed.
Don't rush to conclusions, White. Your pawns may be instruments of change, but my pieces are artists of change. They will create a picture on which your king will be defeated. You talk about light, but my black pieces are shadows that will envelop your king in the darkness of defeat.
You mock your shadows, black, but you haven't considered that even a shadow gives birth to light. My strategy will be a bright light piercing the black clouds of your despair. And when my king stands on your side of the board, you'll realize that your black moves were just a temporary pause before my triumph.
So be it, White, but remember that in the art of chess, not only light is valued, but also the harmony of shadows. The game has just begun, and we'll find out who manages to leave their mark on the board in this dance of intrigue.
Well, you're as usual, playing the standard defense. Can't come up with anything new. I'll crush you like a bug because now there will be a lot of me. So many that you can't even imagine. Moreover, the only moment when you can stop me is now.
Don't talk nonsense. You'll just lose as usual and go back home, and I'll once again become the chess tournament champion for life in this world. Well, and of course, I'll dance my victory.
It's good that you're so self-confident, but see what I can do. Watch how I turn your pieces into myself. White kings will rule this board, and you won't be able to do anything about it.
This is absurd. You, White King, are playing with the fates of the pieces, disrupting the very balance of the chess universe. White King, your actions are revolting. You blur the lines between white and black, plunging us into chaos.
Respect? I don't need your respect. I want every piece to be subject to my rule. White kings, forward, establish your dominating force.
You are depriving us of the right to free moves. Black knights won't become pawns in your ambitious game. You, White King, are destroying our strategy. Your actions lead to chaos and disorder.
Chaos? You simply don't understand the greatness of my plan. I'm creating a new world where white kings will rule everything.
Your greed becomes deadly. We don't need such a world where honor and rules become meaningless. You're a usurper. The chessboard is not meant for your despotic fantasies. Stick to the rules.
White King, you're losing the meaning of fair play. Return our pieces before your tyranny destroys this world. We refuse to be puppets in your game, White. Your actions only destroy the beauty of the art of chess. You, White King, are playing with the death of the game. Give us back our pieces, and let our struggle become fair and dynamic again.
This is tyranny, White King. You're depriving us of freedom of choice and subjecting everything to your will. We don't need such a king. Have mercy on us, mighty king. Don't turn us into copies of yourself. We serve you with faith and truth, don't subject us to this nightmare.
Silence, wretched pieces. My power over you is absolute. You are mere pawns in my game, and I will rule over you with all my magnificence.
I could, of course, try to attack and kill the White King right now, but I suspect it won't lead to anything. There are already too many of them, and we don't have the option to call an airstrike and destroy all these kings at once until the royal apocalypse arrives.
Sounds quite tempting, but we haven't even invented gunpowder yet. We can't make even cannons with bullets in any way. And I'm not even talking about missiles or more modern equipment.
How did it even happen? At what stage of development did we stop that we don't have this in our own world?
Well, for starters, we need to learn how to build aqueducts.
Look how my army becomes a single great kingdom. You, black pieces, will witness your own demise.
This is madness, White King. You erase the boundaries between light and darkness. How can we resist such autocratic ambition? Damnation, we become pawns in this insane game. White King, you laugh at our suffering, but we won't remain passive.
This is a nightmare. How can we survive when you turn everything into yourself? It violates all the laws of chess logic. We must unite, or our end is near. This White King becomes our architect of disaster.
You are now subjected to my will, black pieces. It's futile to resist. Your fate is embedded in every move, and I will laugh at you until you become part of my victory.
White King, you are playing with fire. We will find a way to resist, even if it means sacrificing ourselves. You won't remain invincible.
Well, you're right, of course. You won't have to sacrifice yourselves. You will do it willingly or unwillingly, but we can easily deal with both you and the other black kings. Say hi to your mom on the other side, bastard.
I'll make you say it yourself, bastard.
Look how the Black Knight becomes part of my great army. His strength now belongs to me, and nothing can stop my path to victory. His strength now serves the higher purpose, my triumph. Your rebellion is useless. You will all become my allies or submit to my power.
You, White King, have crossed all boundaries. Your actions won't go unanswered. I, the Black Queen, embark on vengeance for betrayal.
Black Queen, don't go down this path of vengeance. We must find ways to resist the White King without plunging into the dark waters of his subjects. White King plays with all of us like puppets. Black Queen, think carefully whether we won't become pawns in her game, just like we became for the White King.
My decisions are none of your business, Black Knight. Let the White King devour the fruits of his greed. I, the evil queen, will bring him death and chaos.
How easy it is for me to defeat you. If you could before, this stage is now irreversible. You won't be able to do anything more to me or my copies. The main advantage is that even if you destroy the original me, it won't help because my mind is as divided as my body.
It seems to me that we can no longer win. This is simply the end.
I'm sorry.
Excellent, I'm already approaching victory. Black King, I suggest you simply surrender and end this quickly. You've already lost. What difference does it make whether you surrender or die? The outcome is the same.
After our death, we are reborn, and you won't conquer our world in this way. Have you truly destroyed all the resurrection statues?
It was a necessary minimum. So yes, now you know these games will be your last.
White King, your greed for power has led to this absurd situation. What can we do to restore balance on the board?
Restore balance, but I'm creating a new order where everything is subservient to my authority. Join this great army of White Kings and feel the power of victory.
We won't serve you like mindless pawns. Your power is meaningless if it brings destruction and unrest.
Destruction, unrest, you simply don't see the grand picture. My power will bring order and harmony, even if it means turning you into White Kings.
We'd rather fight for freedom than become part of your dark kingdom. Is there a shred of sanity in you to understand what you're doing?
Sanity, we see things that you pawns can't comprehend. My philosophy is the greatness of the White King. Join this great movement, or remain in the shadows, losing the meaning of your game.
White King, perhaps there's another way beyond this mad power. Let's divide these lands to avoid endless conflict.
Divide? Why, when ahead lies the realm of White Kings, where power and greatness will be achieved.
But greatness can be achieved through agreement, without pointless battles. We can govern our territories and retain at least a shred of reason in this game.
Reason? The true reason is to conquer the entire world, uniting it under one authority. We can create a kingdom where every move is subservient to grand plans.
Subjugation is not the only path. We can find a balanced order where each has a part on this great board.
Agreement and division, that's weak, Black King. My goal is not peace but power. I prefer the solitude of a great ruler over meaningless agreement.
You're just an idiot.
Today, our army represents not just an alliance of kings but an alliance of ideas, wisdom, and light. Our moves on the board of life are filled not only with strategy but also with a desire to create a better future for all the pieces in this world. Let every move we make be towards unity and harmony. Great allies, kings, and queens of our bright kingdom. Today, we gather not just for victory but to bring light to every corner of this chess universe. Our goal is not just to defeat the Black King but to free the world from the darkness and evil he brings.
You've completely lost your mind. You're speaking different theses now. I'm done with this meaningless dialogue. We need to take action.
My king, they are approaching. I'm scared. What should we do? If I take down even one, the other will turn me into a White King. I once dreamed of becoming a king, but not like this. We need to be more careful in our desires.
No, Black Rook, this is definitely the end. Nothing will save us now. I was glad to serve by your side, faithful friend.
The Undertaker meant to WWE and to you personally.
And I was glad to serve you, my king, until death.
White King, please, have mercy on me. My army is defeated, and I am defenseless. Don't mock a fallen warrior, show me some mercy.
Mercy? Why? Your weakness led to defeat, and now you're asking for mercy. But I don't know the word mercy in the language of great kings.
White King, we are all just players on this board, bound by the rules of chess. Don't elevate your power over one who is already on their knees. Lower your majesty and give me a chance to end this game with honor.
Honor? That word means nothing to me. Your pleading only emphasizes my victory. You're just a pawn on my path to greatness.
White King, don't cast this board into the shadow of your indifference. Even in your greatness, there should be mercy. Plundering a helpless opponent won't bring you glory, but will cast a shadow on your path. Oh, my last faithful ally, Black Pawn, our journey is coming to an end. Thank you for your loyalty and service in this endless struggle.
Black King, I am grateful for the honor of being your last defense. Together, we fought until the end, but it seems our time is up.
You were my last stronghold, Little Pawn. Thank you for every brave move, for every loyal action. You contributed to this battle.
From these chess fields, we depart together, knowing we couldn't change our fate, but I am proud to have served by your side. Great King,
Our struggle is over, but our unity will remain in the memory of this board. Farewell, Black Pawn. May our names endure in this endless duel.
Farewell, Black King. We entered this final battle together, and perhaps in another world, we can unite again, until we meet in the next game.
Thank you for your loyalty, remnants of the Black Army. Now, as we enter the final act of this great duel, my path to absolute power becomes clear. In every defeated Black King, I see my victory, my power, my world. My strategy should not be limited to just this board. The chess universe will become my kingdom, and White Kings will reign over every square, every move. Perhaps this sounds like madness to many, but in this madness, I find greatness. I will devise a plan that engulfs every corner of this board. The power of White Kings will be absolute. I will replace the dark pieces with my light and make every square bow before the great White King. All parts of the chess galaxy will become my allies in this grand campaign. And when the last black piece falls, when the final move is made, I will stand in the center of this board as an unbeatable ruler. It won't just be a victory. It will be the coronation of my greatness, the beginning of an era where the White King is not just a piece but the ruler of everything that can be subdued within these squares and lines. My moves will be strategic, my actions ruthless. I will create a new world where the White King reigns. It won't just be a game of chess, it will be the creation of a new reality where only White Kings are at the center of attention. I am the great White King, and this board will become my great kingdom.
Screw this. The White King is going to be taken over by an idiot philosopher. I need to get out of here and tell everyone. We need to be ready for this kind of conflict.
No, catch that black scum. Don't let her escape.
Ha! Did you really think I couldn't take you all down one by one, naive White Kings?
We will die, but we will rise again. You won't do anything to us. We will die as many times as it takes for your destruction or enslavement. It's that simple.
First, catch me, Mama's strategy geniuses. Farewell, losers.
Now, I'm really mad.
Queens, great defenders of darkness, you are my last hope in this struggle. Our enemies multiply, but we must not yield. Fight for freedom and darkness.
Your Majesty, we are ready to fight for you. White Kings may hold their heads high, but we will lead them to the forgotten darkness. Our blades will shimmer like black stars of the night, consuming the light of the White Kings. No army can stand before the unity of our mighty queens. Enemies may be numerous, but our strength lies in unity. Give us your orders, Your Majesty, and we will subdue this white front. We are not defeated as long as Your Majesty leads us. Your instructions are our guidance, and we will meet the White Army prepared for endless battle. Let this battle become a legend of how darkness rises against the light. We, the Queens, will stand at the forefront of this war until the last White King is defeated.
My loyal queens, fight for our dark legacy. Let the White Kings see the power and steadfastness of those devoted to darkness. In this battle, we will find our greatness, and the White Kings will learn that darkness does not yield without a fight. Attack!
You realize this won't help you, Black King. Your queens are quite fast and agile, but not immortal unlike my army. So, it's better to surrender now. You don't even need to try.
Keep an eye on the chessboard, White King. I'll take as much as I can with me, and you won't be able to stop me, bastards.
Great Black Kings, do you see what's left of your army? One Black Queen and I are the last bastions of darkness. Surrender now, before I bring you pain.
You, Black King, turned out to be just a shadow on the path to our greatest victory. Your words are just a bluff before inevitable defeat.
White Kings, you may wield the light, but I am the Queen of Darkness. Prepare for your bright squares to become the arena of my vengeance.
Your threat is weak, Black Queen. We are unity, and you are an outcast. Time is on our side, and your days are numbered. Step aside, Black King. This battle is just a matter of time. Your darkness won't overshadow the light of our victory.
Believe in your beacon, White Kings, while it still shines. But every star knows its sunset, and the creative end of your board is near. Let the last act of this great struggle begin. Great White Kings, do you see how the dark move of my darkness sweeps away your light? The destroyed White Kings are just a prelude to what my gaze brings to this world. I, Black King, rise above this board, echoing with the noise of glory. But even with all the destruction I bring to your world, you, White Kings, remain like unyielding pillars of light. Many of you still stand, ready to face the challenge of my darkness. I see your resilience, but even that won't make me retreat. My darkness is a whirlwind that consumes the light of your army. The more you resist, the stronger my will becomes. This board is a battlefield where each of my moves brings you closer to ultimate defeat. Perhaps you think you're still invincible, that my darkness is just a fleeting shadow on your bright path. But remember, Great White Kings, even the brightest day doesn't last forever, and darkness comes sooner or later. The time of dark victory is close, and you, like a beacon, burn last in this endless night. Be ready, Great White Kings, because my darkness grows stronger with each of your resistances. And whoever survives will lead a new board, where the Black King will inevitably reign over this world.
Well, after a year, we meet again, Black King. You've brought back your 5 black bishops, transformed into queens. Black King, time hasn't made you any less bold, but the dark trail of your shadow still lingers on this board.
White Kings, you've crossed my path once again. I've seen the years since our last encounter, but your light still blinds me.
Your darkness couldn't go unanswered. We've returned to push back against your dark ascent.
White Kings, you may change, but the darkness in my heart remains constant. Your light won't banish it, it will only disperse its shadow.
We've come to finish what was started long ago. Your darkness is fleeting, and will bring light to every corner of this board.
Perhaps your light triumphs on one side of the board, but my darkness penetrates every corner beyond your reach.
Our armies are ready for another clash. This will be the final battle to determine the ruler of this board.
Yes, White Kings, this battle will decide who will reign over this board. Whether dark or light, only one king will stand prepared for the last great battle.
Look, White King, as your power crumbles under the weight of my strike. This lethal move is just a prelude to your end.
You think one move can end my reign? It's just a moment in eternity, Black Queen. My light won't fade so easily.
Oh, I don't expect your light to fade instantly, but this move is just the first step toward your complete submission. Soon, all your light will be consumed by darkness.
Your dark intrigues and attempts won't stop the rise of the White King. Your gloating confidence is just a moment in the vast epics.
Well, White King, enjoy your light while it lasts, because this move is just the beginning of your loss, and eventually, your light will engulf the darkness. Tomorrow, perhaps, a new world where black prevails over white.
Your cunning won't go unnoticed, Black Queens. Our kings may be blinded by your darkness, but we won't let you engulf our lights.
Your light is too weak against the power of darkness. These moves are just a warning that your greatness is destined to fade.
Black Queens, you can strike us, but don't forget we are one. With each of your blows, we become stronger.
Stronger? Your light dims before our darkness. This world will become the arena of our triumph, and your kings will become puppets in our power.
You are mistaken, Black Queens. We won't fall before your ominous threats. We are White Kings, and our light is unwavering.
Your light may be unwavering, but darkness is unstoppable. Let's see how your impregnable defense crumbles under the weight of our dark forces.
Behold, great white kings, as your grandeur falls before darkness. Your lights dim, and each of our moves strengthens my control over this board.
This is just a temporary eclipse. Our kings won't surrender to your black attacks. We'll find a way to change the course of this battle.
Temporary? Your words are echoes of desperation. Darkness has permeated every corner of this board, and your light can't cope with it.
We won't allow darkness to engulf our light. We are one, and even in defeat, we won't betray our great legacy.
Your great legacy? Oh, white kings, you carry your light like a torch before your own pyre. Your legacy will turn to ashes.
Have they really achieved this? We cannot allow our light to be swallowed by darkness. Don't let them succeed. Burn all the bright moments on this board.
Your bright grandeur will falter before the power of the dark fire. Let this grenade be a mark of darkness that will swallow your greatness. The Black Queen throws a grenade into the center of the board, and the dark fire spreads, enveloping several white kings.
Your light will dim before the dark fire of rebellion. Your kings will inevitably burn in the flames of my victory.
Even death won't stop our great uprising. Forward, white kings, we won't let this darkness prevail.
You can kill us, but your light won't illuminate the path to victory. Darkness is relentless, and your army is doomed.
See how your bright army tries to extinguish our rebellion, but we won't submit. Darkness is our great weapon.
All darkness does is lurk in the shadows. We will pass through it and show that our light will shine brighter, even in the darkest moments.
See, great white kings, how the dark move of my strategy turns against you. Even in the toughest moments, I find ways to encircle you.
Our lives may be sacrificed, but it won't break our resolve. With each loss, we become stronger.
You draw strength from the light, which is gradually fading. You've always been limited by light, and now it's abandoning you.
We may be captured by your dark forces, but we won't let darkness fully engulf us. The light in our hearts won't extinguish.
Your lights may remain, but they are dimming, consumed by the darkness I brought to this board. Your time is coming to an end.
Black King, your queens may return, but you won't engulf our bright greatness. We are unwavering guardians of light.
Your lights, like stars in emptiness, dim before the darkness brought by my king and his queens. Your constancy is just an illusion.
3 queens against the 3 of us. So be it, but our light has not faded yet.
Your light dims as the dark queens dance on this board. Your great uprising is coming to an end.
Great Black King, your queens may be numerous, but our unity will overcome the darkness you brought to this board.
Time is burning like a candle, and darkness has already consumed many. 3 queens, embodiments of darkness, and together we will engulf the light of the white kings.
Our light will burn until the last moment. We would rather be consumed by darkness than fall before you.
So, let's watch as your light dims while darkness covers this board. Prepare for your final move, white kings.
Finally, Great Black King, the light of the White Kings has faded. They were strong, but couldn't withstand the power of the Dark Queens.
Yes, Black Queens, your dark uprising has consumed the light of their greatness. Now the board belongs to darkness.
We rise above this board as conquerors. The Great White Kings have become mere dust in the whirlwind of darkness.
Their light has weakened, and now our black light will illuminate this board. This is a new era where darkness will prevail.
We are your finest warriors, O Great Black King. We have done as you asked, and now this board is under the rule of darkness.
Glory to you, my faithful queens. The light of the White Kings has extinguished, and we sit atop this field as rulers of darkness. Let the entire chess world know of our triumph.
Not so fast, dark rulers. Your triumph was short-lived, and now I have returned to restore light to this board.
How dare you reappear? Your kings were destroyed, and the light was consumed by darkness.
My strength is inexhaustible, and the light will not fade. I've come to end your dark uprising and bring back radiance to this board.
Your words are just empty sound, White King. You cannot resist the darkness that has already engulfed this battlefield.
Let's see who is destined to shine here. Darkness or light, the board will decide itself. Prepare for the final battle, Black Kings. I am not giving up. You see, Black King, light can spawn an army capable of engulfing darkness. My multiple copies embody light and strength.
Your copies may be numerous, but I won't yield to darkness. This light is just a moment in the infinite darkness.
The light that spawned my army will break through your darkness. Now you are surrounded, and your days of dominance on this board are coming to an end.
Your army may be numerous, but I am darkness that will swallow the light of your copies. You are surrounded, White King, but darkness is not afraid of your light.
Your Dark King is in a predicament, and even your darkness won't save him from the light I bring. It's time to end this uprising and restore light to this board.
Your bright uprising may be short-lived, White Kings, but now the dark hour has come. I, the Black King, march into the final battle to engulf your light.
Your darkness may engulf, but our light will shine even in this darkness. We won't yield to the dark force.
Bright words, but your kings won't save you. In this final battle, darkness will envelop you, and you will become our captive.
Before you envelop us in darkness, give yourself the last chance to stay in your corner. This is your last chance to surrender.
Surrender? Your light is fading, and your kings are falling before our dark queens. Your great uprising is coming to an end.
The great uprising may be coming to an end, but our light will not fade. We are ready for this final collision.
You may be ready, but our great number will surpass your lights. The dark arena will be the place of your downfall.
Let it be as it may. Our lights may dim, but their fire will not extinguish in our hearts. The final battle begins.
The final battle where darkness will engulf the light. Black Queens, attack. Let this final moment be the end of light on this board.
What betrayal is this? How could the Black Queens disguise themselves under our bright greatness?
Disguised as white, your bright greatness is just an illusion, White King. Darkness penetrates you, and you are powerless against it.
Treachery and deceit. Our lights cannot discern your illusion. How dare you play under the guise of our light?
Disguised as white, your light is blind, and you cannot distinguish darkness from light. We use your weakened eyes for our dark triumph.
This is treachery. You violate all rules of this board.
Rules are made to be broken. Darkness opposes your light, and we use it for our victory.
Our lights may be blind, but our hearts won't succumb to your deceit. We will find a way to resist this darkness.
Your heart may be strong, but it is not illuminated brightly enough. Let your light be engulfed by darkness, and you will become a part of our great dark uprising.
They will soon revert. We need to finish them off. Our dark hour has come, White King. Your light has faded, and darkness has forever enveloped this board.
The great uprising has been suppressed, and your light has been consumed by our darkness. Now the board belongs to us.
White King, you have fallen before the might of the dark uprising. Our great dark uprising triumphs.
Don't forget subscribe to the channel.